Hello, this is Metal444 here, and welcome to another video. This is going to be my review of Legends of Tomorrow, Season 1, Episode 13, also known as Leviathan. Now, overall, this is a very good episode, like, probably the best in the season, I'd say. Yeah, definitely the best in the season. There was loads of action in the whole story, in the whole episode, and there was a couple of plot holes, but they're not plot holes from just this episode. They're sort of overriding plot holes in the whole series, kind of. But anyway, this will contain spoilers from the episode, so let's jump straight into it. Okay, so the first thing in the episode, they enter London 2166, get shot out of the sky, and immediately get straight into the action, with Sarah, Captain Cold, Heatwave, and Rip all entering a big fight scene, which was good to see. They then go to the Resistance base, but during the fight scene, they see a woman who is wearing the bracelet that Kendra had on when she was first killed. Now she realizes that she can use this to kill Savage, so they then capture Savage, capture Savage's daughter, who turns out to be the mysterious woman. They capture her, Captain Cold and Heatwave capture her, and Kendra gets a little flashback to Carter when she touches the mace and figures out that the mace can be coated in the liquid metal melted down from the bracelet to use against Savage. Now, Savage uses a massive robot called Leviathan, the name of the episode, to attack the rebel base and kill them all. Now, they save the refugees by bringing them on to the ship. The Leviathan, interestingly, has a big Atom logo on it. I mean, that's probably got from Sidney Palmer, who obviously has a museum, the Atom Museum, in 2147, where they we see in a previous episode where Pentagnon or something is killed by Savage. The Wave Rider is absolutely messed up by the Leviathan and crashes. In this, Martin Stein is injured, and Jax has absolutely no reaction, and Stein is passed out, which I don't really understand. Surely Jax should also feel the pain that Martin Stein is feeling because of their link, but it doesn't happen. So that was a bit annoying, but you know. Captain Cold manages to convince Savage's daughter that Savage is bad by showing some clips from previous episodes. Ray figures out that he can grow big to fight the Leviathan, which was an interesting plot point. Well, we saw it in the trailer, and it was really good to see. The only problem with this was the CGI. I'm not gonna lie, it was not very good. I mean, it didn't look very real at all, but that's okay. I mean, the budget for a TV show is hard to get anyway. I mean, they're not getting like the same budget from films. Like, you can't expect to see Pacific Rim level stuff from one episode of a low level TV show that's still in its first season. Like, if Game of Thrones decided to do a big robot fight, which it definitely won't, but if they decided to, they would have the budget to make it look really good. However, Legends of Tomorrow does not have this budget, so I mean, they did the best that they could. And this is part of the reason why Jax didn't, or like why Martin Stein was injured, so that they could save the CGI budget, because Firestorm costs a lot to animate. So they cut him out of the fight so that they didn't have to use up some of the CGI budget. And maybe they're going to use some more big CGI in the next couple of episodes, so they need to conserve the money. But I reckon this is why quite a lot of the fights Firestorm hasn't been in. It's been building up to this one because the Atom CGI needed to be done because it was a long sequence, you know. Anyway, it turns out Carter is working for Savage, which pushes Kendra into a mental position. She can't kill Savage because Savage knows how to unlock Carter from his mind control. I mean, everyone was just yelling to kill Savage. I mean, I was, Ray was, Rick was, you know, whatever. They all were. They wanted Kendra to kill Savage, but she doesn't because she loves Carter so much. Now, he's going to get reincarnated anyway, Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm sorry that I'm being a bit blasé about killing Carter, but he's going to come back to life. So why don't you just kill her? But what I'm confused about is, what does all of this achieve? Capturing Vandal Savage, killing Vandal Savage in this time period, 2166. The world's already gone. All it saves is Rip's wife and child and like a couple of 100,000 people. 6 billion people are already dead. What does killing Savage now actually do? I mean, because I thought they were supposed to be stopping him before his rise to power. That's a quote from the beginning line of the show. But they don't seem to be stopping his rise to power. They just seem to be stopping him after his rise to power, which doesn't really make any sense. So they're not really achieving anything by capturing Savage now. They needed to capture Savage before he rose to power. In 2050, 2060. We haven't seen anything around those times. So it needs to be there that he is killed to actually do anything. But it's not. But, it's a problem I have. Maybe they'll explain it. Maybe. Or maybe they'll just get prevented from killing Savage again. Anyway. I don't really care. Well, I do, but I'll live with it. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I'll see you next time.